20 years.
Does not want to move.
It hasn't been 20 years. It's not been quite that long. Jonathan and I have always tried to have a, like an oil.
Yeah,
wrench,
like an oil filter
strap
wrench.
wrench.
Yep.
And
I have one of those.
I know I have a strap wrench around somewhere, but I couldn't find it. And Jonathan, I don't think you could either, right?
No,
I have one.
So
probably lower than higher.
what we've done in the past is to put a snugging hitch on this. Yeah, I know it's slipping, just wait. Hopefully we'll get past that point. Somebody want to hold that for me?
Let me use my little coffee break.
Just hold it out there.
If you were a union, you could just wait till your break was over.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Although I'm union, I don't get any breaks, so I'm not.
All right, so now, if I've done this properly, if we gently turn it, it will tighten up. You're going to have to probably move a little bit. And eventually take this with it.
Or crush it.
Last time it didn't slip. Yeah. Wait a minute, stop.
Get your finger.
Yeah. That was my fault.
The rope is turning.
Yeah.
Do anybody have any spray oil?
I don't think a pipe wrench, at least the one I have, is gonna have.
I have a pipe wrench, but I don't think it'll
I don't
draw
think
the
it has
fit around it.
What if you go lower down? Would that have less give? And
Well, the fact that it's slipping at all, last time I didn't get slip out of it.
I don't see how plastic gets so bound up.
Yeah. Try to wiggle it. There we go.
Ta-da!
And I assure you, this was not screwed on tight. You know, 10 or,
no,
8
but
or
it's
10
probably
years
been
ago.
5 years, right?
At least.
Is that how often we flush?
No.
No, we should do it twice a
It
year.
has been a long time since we have flushed, but we should flush at least once a year and probably twice a year. Now, here's the other thing about this. You need to start being careful, safety-wise, at this point, because most of the time, I might need the wrench on that. Oh, there we go. All right. This is valved for a flushing hydrant that is going to be low under pressure. So basically, it's off because the pressure of the water is pushing it up against the seat. What we're going to do is put the hydrant, specially made. Oh, by the way, why this? Because if you ever lose the pressure in the pipe, repairs, leak, whatever like that, this will simply fall down and open up and allow things into the pipe. So when you put this on it, you mechanically
Keep it closed.
keep it closed. So when we get the hydrant, you thought we were done once we got the blue thing off. Now we have to see whether or not we can get the hydrant to screw onto the base.
That's the easy part.
We could never, I guess we did get this off of the one across from your house, you know, my house, but we couldn't turn the valve. It was just too frozen.
Well, I'm hoping that there is no valve here.
This doesn't have a valve, right? You just push that down and that.
On the plans, there is a
Oh.
2-inch curb stop there, but that 2-inch curb stop went to the old line that goes off across the field here. And there was another 2-inch curb stop just a few feet away from it, which I can't find with the metal detector. This I have found with the metal detector. I assume that's the curb stop. Haven't dug it up. There's nothing else in this area. There is supposed to be a 4-inch gate valve on our current line, but I do not find it. And it's possible that it was there for construction and not exposed at the surface. I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But basically, no valve related directly to this. You will see that I have an outer thread that fits into the housing, and then I have this thing, a movable thing, which we will screw onto the inner pipe. And then we have this thing,
Push it down.
which we can use to push it down, break the seal, and let the water out. So if all of that works, yay us.
I'm gonna get
If-
really wet.
I was
depending
gonna
where
say,
you're
should I
pointing at.
jump
Depending on
somewhere?
where, yeah, well,
Depending which way that thing is pointing. Yeah.
okay. But you're not out of the woods yet,
No, you can get your forehead very nastily.
because if something gets stuck in that seat, you can't close this, even after you take this off. So this is not a flushing hydrant that is my best friend. All right, so
But the only thing that gets stuck in there is debris, right?
yeah, but debris could come either down from in here or depending upon what you got in there. So you want to get this out of the way so that it doesn't interfere with the process of putting this in here.
So, Larry, this is a single line that comes in from the new main, right? To this hydrant? Or is it a loop?
Not strictly true. The apparently the old line, which they called a 2-inch, but I thought it was a 3. Jonathan, did we not replace that? Do you recall?
I wasn't involved in the.
I thought we did.
We are
Anyway,
between
according to the diagram I have,
Hapenny Road and
the old line comes
Maple
in
Tree
down
Lane
here, and right
on
about
the
at this
right,
point,
heading towards
the new
Peacham.
line takes off, and the old line is basically beheaded, and then it had a new T built into the new line, so that we could have both lines operational there. Although that doesn't make sense to me. I think we actually beheaded it and took it off because we abandoned that. I guess that was kept going while the construction was
resin.
going on.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Maybe.
So anyway, and this is not in line. This is on
it's on a spur.
It's on a small
Yeah.
spur. And normally I would expect to find a curb stop for that spur. But here I did not, unless it is that thing. So
What thing? Is there
What
something here?
thing?
there is something there. It's probably deep.
Oh, okay.
So,
Probably what?
Deep.
Oh, deep.
all right, so you try to get this thing screwed on.
Inshallah.
Yes. And this is going on very well compared to the one, for instance, at the ends of the lines, because there the soil
There's-
went over
Lands.
the top of the housing, which meant that they were forever underwater and they rusted. And so putting this in there was a very difficult task. All right, so I've reached the end of that. Now we want to take this down
Cecilia, you may want to move.
to make contact.
It's coming right at me.
Yep.
It is. Come on over here.
Thank you.
So you want to screw this on.
So, Larry, if you push down on that thing inadvertently while threading it on, you could break the seal, or it takes a lot of pressure.
Takes a lot of pressure.
Okay. So you
Right.
threaded it on there now, and now you.
Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna. I like it both, going both in the same direction, if I can. Oh yeah, that.
You got a little bit of unscrewing to do with your right hand there, it looks like.
No, yes, but I actually have a different problem. I should have set this up differently. I should have made sure that this was on that side, because I'm not sure that I can change the angle of this now, which is just a minor thing.
Yep, you're good.
No, so I
Nope.
can't get over there. So
Put up. Yeah.
we're just gonna, so water will come out of here and here.
Okay,
And normally I like them both going in the same direction.
all right. So it's
Pick your
coming,
side.
You
'cause
know
you're
what?
not gonna be able
Yeah.
to move.
Do we want to get those little things out of there just in case dirt gets into the, especially the back of the dye?
sorry to be.
No, no, I'm fine.
Not 6 feet apart.
Yeah, I know. Just don't tell Carol.
All right, so breaking the seal can be difficult.
There it
but
goes.
not.
I
There
hear
it
the
goes.
sound.
There it is. There's the red.
Oh, wowee.
I think some of that was actually some.
Should we be timing? Larry, should we be timing the,
We took them off. Oh, are you okay? Yep. Thank you.
okay, were we supposed to have been timing the filling of that 5-gallon drum? No.
Well, actually, I'm curious. If somebody wanted to go get that 5-gallon bucket out of my car,
Yeah.
we would try that.
Okay. This is going to be nice.
Just like spring.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we're anywhere near 2.5 feet.
Is it open all the way?